Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ English. Wishing a very happy Diwali to all our aspirants, to all our viewers. Lots of happiness, lots of success and good luck coming your way. That's our prayer at StudyIQ English. And for today's video, we are talking about NASA's Solar Punch mission. What is the Punch mission of NASA that was in the news yesterday? What applications does it have in predicting the origin and the nature of solar winds? How will it help us? And exactly what is the key innovation here are some things that we shall be looking into. Quite an important topic for UPSC exam. So let's quickly see what is the Punch mission all about. So NASA's Punch mission, launched in 2025, is a mission that uses four small suitcase size, very, very small suitcase size satellites. The purpose is to study sun's outer atmosphere called corona, plus to study the nature, the evolution of solar winds. What is the key unique innovation that's being used here? The key innovation is using polarization of light. Polarization of light to create a 3D map. 3D map of solar storms and phenomena like coronal mass ejection, the CME. So that's the mission all about. It was created in 2025. The purpose was to acquire, to gain much more important information about solar wind and the outer atmosphere of the sun. Ultimately, it is about visualizing by using advanced, sophisticated technology to visualize various kind of solar phenomena that were earlier invisible to scientists. The mission is important because right now the period is of solar maximum, a period where solar activity is quite intense. Solar flares are quite intense. It definitely can impact the space weather conditions. It will also impact human technology. So many astronauts. For example, India's own Gaganyaan mission, the mission that's in the offing in 2026, is quite an ambitious one. Similarly, it is an era where so many private space shuttles also try to travel up the space. And in this situation, the key focus has now to become understanding the nature of these solar flares. Will they pose a dangers to us in the future? If yes, then how to mitigate those dangers? And that's where the Punch mission comes in the picture. If you go for the name, Punch stands for polarimeter, to unify corona and heliosphere. So we study not only the solar wind but also sun's outer atmosphere called corona in detail here. It is focusing upon sun's corona, solar wind as a connected system, as a holistic connected phenomena. The mission is using advanced, very, very technically superior imaging technology to capture solar wind's behavior as it is trying to erupt and move away from the sun. In fact, NASA had also created some very interesting videos, 3D videos of how actually it looks like as the solar flares are just erupting out of the sun. It helps scientists in understanding how solar particles can actually travel in the space. That's the key agenda here also. And the sun is currently, as we discussed, in the solar maximum phase, which means increased amount of sunspots, many more solar flares, many more coronal mass ejections. How are these particles traveling up the space and do they pose a danger to various space missions is something that Punch mission will help us understand. And as these solar flares are also resulting in huge amounts of energy and particles being spread across the space, the Punch will help us in monitoring these particles. It will help us in monitoring coronal ejections to improve better forecasting for the future. Ultimately, the purpose is not only to understand its nature but to ensure safety. Although the exact time of these ejections cannot be predicted, but definitely we can know how frequently are they happening during solar maximum period. It is scientifically important, yes, because solar wind is about a gush. It's about a stream of charged particles that come out of the sun. Something which you can visualize here. So as it comes out of the sun as a huge wave of charged particles, although you cannot see it without a proper imaging technology because it's not visible to the naked eye, it is very difficult to analyze. It is the Punch mission The fact that Punch mission is using the polarization of light phenomena, it will be able to visualize in detail all these particles. It allows various scientists, astronomers, researchers to track the patterns of solar winds. We can therefore use this data and predict space weather events much more accurately. Such events usually, for example, if we have no information about them, and these waves of charged particles, solar winds, are not monitored. We do not have any kind of planning, any safety protocol on this basis. It can definitely disrupt satellites, power grids, communication systems on the earth. So it can pose huge danger. And today, as we are talking about Punch mission's accurate understanding of the solar flare, the corona, solar wind phenomena, it is very, very important to protect for the safety of astronauts because solar storms can damage spacecraft. It can impact the GPS. It can impact location tracking, navigation, and radio signals too. By understanding the nature of solar winds, frequency, dynamics, pattern, the Punch will contribute to early warning system. Recently, if you remember, in one of the articles from the newspaper, we were also talking about safety protocols, that how India is also planning to adopt the system of safety protocol on the pattern of NASA, on the pattern of Russia's space industry, the Roscosmos. The purpose is to make sure that scientists, as they travel in the space, their safety is of utmost importance. They can be brought back safely using a very systematic parachuting landing. So those systems were being researched into the evacuation system protocol. So here also the purpose is ultimately to ensure the safety and the protection for these astronauts because it will allow us to take preventive measures to protect infrastructure in the earth, on the earth and in the space as well. So the Punch mission is in the news right now. So do remember a few important facts associated with it, like the fact that it uses polarization of light. The purpose is to understand not just sun's atmosphere, outer atmosphere corona, but also to understand the nature, frequency, dynamics of solar winds. Plus, the biggest topic here is coronal mass ejection. The sun is in solar maximus, and therefore episodes like solar spots, sunspots, solar winds are only increasing. A danger to life on Earth, infrastructure on the Earth, as well as in the space. So that's why the Punch is important. Remember it for the exam. It's a 2025 mission. So now quickly the question. With reference to NASA's Punch mission, look at the following statements here. 1. It aims to study sun's outer atmosphere called corona. The solar wind also that flows outward into the interplanetary space. Second, Punch consists of a group of 4 very small suitcase-sized microsatellites working together to create a global 3D picture of sun's corona. 3. The main objective is to monitor near-Earth asteroids and their trajectories for planetary defense to protect ourselves from asteroids. And 4, the data from the Punch mission is expected to improve predictions of space weather, events that do impact the earth. It's an easy question. So which of the answers do you think here are valid, whether it's A, B, C or D? You can try to answer, post your answer, recheck your answer here as well. And if you have anything to say about solar winds, coronal mass ejection, is there any other mission from NASA that you want to talk about? Then do let me know. We can talk about it also. And before I take your leave, the great Diwali Utsav sale needs to be mentioned. And it is a sale that is available for our aspirants who are writing UPSC in 26, in 27 and 28. So for those who are writing exam next year, 2026, it's the fast track sale because very little time is left. So you get a price of only 7499 for all the GS subjects in Hindi, English as well as bilingual in English. You will not only get the GS subjects here, but if you enroll for the sale, then whatever little months, whatever time is left, during that time as you get guidance on GS, CSAT, essay writing, answer writing, we will also give you heavy discount on the optional of your choice. So quite once in a lifetime opportunity it looks like, because sale is ending only on 22nd October, limited time offer. And You can use codes live on the screen and enroll for the sale. But then if you are writing the exam in 27 also, time is very, very crucial here. Every day, every week's preparation counts. So add a mentorship, a professional guidance to your preparation. Definitely it results in much better performance, much systematic preparation. So for that also you can use code SPLIVE. The price is very easy. It's 18,999 for all GS subjects. Hindi, English, in English. And the sale ends on 22nd. And similarly, if you are writing the exam in 2028, then also same code SPLIVE can be used. The sale is valid till 22nd. You still have some time. So spread the word. Let other people also know 2028 batch is available in all languages, all mediums, across GS courses, good offers, very good scholarship opportunities for optionals also. So let others also know. You also think about the sale, but if you want us to talk to you directly about it, please fill up the form. It is right here in the description box of this video and we will get back to you. Then you can have an elaborate discussion and clarify various doubts that you have regarding these offers. So happy Diwali and all the best.